Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be unboxing a brand new TOMY tender engine. You can already see from the thumbnail of the title which engine it is going to be, but here we are on the TOMY layout. The Trackmaster towed ventilated van and mail van pack is off the layout. I am going to be selling that. I really just can't get over the mail van. I really don't like the fact that the doors don't stay closed. And even though the mail van is very accurate, it looks very nice, the fact that the doors are just so cheap and they really don't stay closed at all whatsoever. They're just constantly moving around on the track when the engines are pulling the van. And then towed, you know, he's cool, but I can always just get TOMY towed brand new. And so I can have a predominantly TOMY rolling stock group. And then the green ventilated van is very cool, but at the end of the day, it's just a van. And if I don't like the entire pack, the pack in its entirety, I'm not going to keep it. I can always buy a different Trackmaster 3-pack of trucks. For example, I might go on eBay and buy the Mr. Jolly's Chocolate Factory Trackmaster 3-pack. So there's so many other 3-pack options. That mail van is just not for me. And towed and the ventilated van is not saving the pack for me. So anyways, that pack I'm not going to be keeping. But today, we have a brand new TOMY engine to unbox off eBay. And you will not believe the price in which I got this Gordon for. So this box has a lot of damage. This box honestly looks like it has water damage and then almost mold on it, which is pretty gross. But, you know, I've had a collection in a basement before, and sometimes if water spills and there's any moisture, it's gonna mold. So this box looks pretty gross, but Gordon is brand new in the packaging. He also is suffering from some fading, probably from sun exposure on this box. Maybe, I'm guessing, I have no idea. But as you can see, the paint color on his boiler is a lot different than the one on his wheels and the sticker on his tender. But anyways, I got this Gordon for only $40. A brand new TOMY Gordon in 2025 for $40. That is an absolute steal. So, I had Gordon when I was younger, but as I said, my entire Trackmaster Motorized collection was thrown into trash bags and into the garbage probably over a decade ago. So, without further ado, let's get this Gordon open. But I guess we can take a look at the box. You kind of already got a shot of it. It is pretty gross, but the top is not in bad condition. Gordon with track. He comes with 4 curved tracks. Here's the front of the box, the classic TOMY Thomas logo. The bottom, which is absolutely disgusting. It says 2005 on the bottom right. Then on the back side here, this is just a standard TOMY box from the mid-2000s. Really nothing special, different about this specific one. But he is sealed, as you can see right here. Break that tape. There we go. So, brand new Gordon. Very lucky to get this. Let's get him out of the box. You know, the seller was not lying when he said the box has suffered some damage. He does come with an instruction manual, but no pamphlet. All right. So here we have Gordon, and I don't know what this junk is. That's gross. That was just in the box. So here is Gordon. His face is faded. Let's just get him out of the box, and then I'll give you a better look of Gordon. So I'm guessing it's the same procedure as Neville and the other engines. We have to unfold this box to get Gordon out, I'm guessing, because you have to take out the track. I think so. Let's get this track out. Come on. There we go. There we go. So Yep, Gordon is tied in at the bottom there, as you can see. So yeah, I've really been continuing my mission to collect the best motorized Thomas & Friends line ever created. The TOMY Thomas & Friends line, sold here in the United States. We do have a pamphlet here. What year is this from? This is the 60 years pamphlet, which I have already looked at in previous TOMY videos on the channel. So if you really want to see this one, go and check out, I believe, my Salty review. I also show this pamphlet off in a couple of other reviews as well. But very cool. You can just see how good the line is. Just so cool. Such good stuff from TOMY. And I think I'll make a cut, and then I will come back when I have Gordon untied. All right, I am back, and we have Gordon out of the box. But we do have the wires here, which I will have to unscrew Gordon maybe to get out. Oh, no, this is not Neville. This is not a Neville situation. So I don't need to do that. I think I just pull these, and the wires will come out. But by the way, right off rip, you can kind of see how Gordon has faded. I don't know where the seller stored this Gordon. I don't know where this was kept. But as you can see, it was brand new condition. I have no idea where it was stored, so who knows why he looks like that. I'm guessing it's like fading from the sun. I'm guessing. I know wooden railway engines look like that when they sit in the sun for a very long period of time, like my original Boko. His face looks like that. Just gets, it almost looks orange, just like a very golden color. So we got the wires out. Get that off to the side. And here is TOMY Gordon. Now, how do we... One second. I almost forgot how to take off the tender, the coal piece. This is embarrassing. There we go. I didn't want to break it, but it literally just comes right off with this piece right here. So we can put a battery inside of Gordon. He just takes a C-size battery. So I think actually I'll have to take a battery out of my duck. I need to pick up more batteries. But that's rough. So taking the battery out of duck here, and then we can just put it inside of Gordon. There we go. And yeah, as always, these engines take a bit to even turn on or to really get going. So we'll give Gordon a good amount of running time before we really give him a firm judgment. And I also don't know how good this C battery is. I have not gotten new batteries in a very long time. I've kind of just been running the same batteries for, a couple months now. But anyways, let's get Gordon on the track here so we can take a look at him up close and personal. So here is TOMY Gordon. I can zoom in here. You can see his face. That is a very bad angle because of the sun. So here is TOMY Gordon. He looks very weird because he looks so, the paint is so faded. It almost looks green from this angle. But there's Gordon's face, just a very classic Gordon face, from older Thomas & Friends merchandise. Very simple, just a happy Gordon face, probably celebrating a win against Thomas, trying to get back at him. But very simple. I love the Gordon face. Oh, I've always liked these tender engine faces from TOMY. They've always done a very good job with them. And right here, you can just see the fading. So the blue wheels are what this blue should look like, but obviously it does not. And this also happens to Edward as well, that I've seen on eBay. Many Edwards, they just look like this. I don't know where these engines have to be stored in order for that to happen. I'm guessing it's in the sun. That makes sense, logically. But it's a pretty standard Gordon. He's got he's got the correct proportions. He's nice and long. He's got his nice big tender, the number 4. He's got some cab windows. He's got lining where he needs to have it. Again, it's the original Gordon. Very simple, clean. Besides the paint fading from probably sun exposure, he looks fantastic. Really no complaints. Just another simple, well executed TOMY engine. Yeah, very well done. So I guess I'll take Thomas off the tracks here, and we can give Gordon a freight train. I'll give Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle. All right, so Thomas is coupled up to Annie and Clarabelle, and we can give Gordon a freight train. I'm very intrigued to see how he will run. You saw him turned on a little bit there, but here we go. I was at a weird angle. So here is Gordon with a freight train, all ready to go, and let's turn him on. Let's see how he runs. Many years in the box, according to the box, 20 years in this box, and the box is incredibly damaged, water damage, mold, probably. So let's see how Gordon does here. All right, so he's running. I don't know how good that battery is, by the way, but he's picking up here. Oh, I'm happy with this. He's a smooth runner, probably needs a better C battery, brand new one. Again, these batteries are not new at all whatsoever. But even if he is a slower runner, I'm okay with that. Runs smooth, doesn't struggle around any parts of the loop or Brendam docks. Yeah, just a classic TOMY Gordon. Very nice. Oh, as I said it. What made him derail? Let's see if this happens again here. So he's fine going across the drawbridge. I think it's because I'm on carpet. It might be because I'm on carpet. And as you can see, there's this dip here. Let's see if it happens again here. Okay, so it's because I'm on carpet. If I had a big table for this track to be on and these engines to run on, we'd probably be doing much better performance-wise for all of these engines. Then we got Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle passing Wellsworth and Neville. Gordon made it successfully around the switch again. We can turn on Elizabeth and really get this party going. I'm very happy with that pickup, by the way. Got Elizabeth roadway set, very cool. Gordon successfully makes it through again, so it's just because I'm on carpet. The dip with the carpet makes the wheel skip. We do have Duck here. Duck can just chill right there. But yeah, another engine added to the layout and to the collection. This time it is Gordon, the big express engine. We have him pulling a freight train. If only I still had Salty in my collection so we could reenact some scenes from Gordon Takes a Tumble at Brendam Docks. Ignore that noise below me. But yeah, another engine added. Let me know who you think I should get next into the collection. Like I said, I really do want a brand new TOMY Edward, brand new in the box. I really don't care if he's faded like this either. This Gordon is brand new condition, brand new out of the box. Got to make a video with him. Runs perfectly, doesn't have any issues. And yeah, besides the faded paint, which is not even my fault or TOMY's fault, it's just, wherever the seller had the engine kept. Just like Wooden Railway engines, just like my Boco in there. Some fading can happen from sun exposure, so yeah. Here's some shots of Gordon. Mattel really should have taken notes when making the 2025 motorized Gordon. Gordon should have nice long side rods, a nice long proportional body, right? A tender that's actually proportional to his body, right? His cab size, his boiler size looks right. The running board size looks right. It just looks like a very clean engine. None of Gordon is jarring. Very simple and clean. It's not that hard, Mattel. It's not that complicated. So I guess, it would be very appropriate for me to get Henry, though, so we can have Gordon and Henry. And we also have some other engines I do want to get. We do also have James, who I do want to get back into my collection. Edward, obviously. I would like to get Dennis and his 2 troublesome trucks. We'll see, though. Dennis is pretty pricey on eBay. I mean, I just would like to get engines that I feel like are more worth it first. But we'll see. There's so many different characters, and I might even take a look at some Trackmaster engines, see if we can get those from the Hit Toy Company era, from that era, not from the garbage, dog shit Fisher-Price era from 2010. That Edward was fucking terrible. Thankfully, we sold that and made profit. But yeah, you've just been getting shots of Gordon going along. We all know what Tomy Gordon looks like. The best motorized Gordon ever released. I love the fact that we have Elizabeth just constantly going around. It really feels like an entire working railway. If we move Arthur back here. And now we have Cranky working at Brendam Docks. So that is an entire working railway right there. Brendam Docks is at work. Elizabeth's at work. Thomas is on his branch line. Well, not really. Wellsworth is there. Very cool. So I guess I'll end the video here. Let me know what you guys think about Gordon in the comment section down below and this disgusting box. We will watch him go around one more time before I end this video. Very glad to have Gordon back in my collection. A very cheap price for a brand new Tomy engine, even though he's faded, which I don't mind. It might have happened eventually anyway. But let me know your thoughts on Tomy Gordon down below in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Mattel really should have taken notes. That is what a motorized Gordon should look like. And that is why the new merchandise is not selling.